Hello everyone, this is your weather on Fly outlook and discussion for Monday, March 17, 2025. Update concerning convective outlook days 1 to 3. For today, large-scale pattern has allowed significant offshore flow to develop along the Atlantic and Gulf coasts as surface ridging settles deep into the Gulf Basin. While a few weak thunderstorms may develop beneath a cold mid-level trough along the Carolina coast later this afternoon, a dearth of deep convection is expected east of the Rockies today. Across the western U.S., a seasonally strong upper trough will approach the California coast this afternoon as a 90-knot 500 millibar speed max translates toward the southern part of the state. Very cold mid-level temperatures will overspread regions north of the jet such that profiles will steepen and weak buoyancy will develop, especially by peak heating. Given the cold temperatures, stronger updrafts should penetrate levels necessary for lightning discharge, although instability appears inadequate for more than very small hail with this activity. For Tuesday, there is a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms across parts of eastern Nebraska, southern Iowa, and far northern Missouri. A trough at mid-levels will move quickly eastward into the Rockies on Tuesday, and into the high plains Tuesday night. Near the trough, thunderstorm development will likely take place in the Four Corners region Tuesday afternoon. Ahead of the trough, a surface low will deepen over the central plains, as a narrow corridor of low-level moisture develops from eastern Oklahoma into eastern Kansas and northwest Missouri. The low is forecast to move through northeast Kansas overnight, with low-level convergence becoming concentrated from the surface low northeastward along a warm front into southern Iowa. After midnight, thunderstorm development will be possible along and north of the front. This environment could be sufficient for an isolated large hail threat, associated with elevated rotating storms, mainly in the overnight timeframe. For Wednesday, there is a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms across parts of the upper Midwest, lower Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, and central Gulf Coast states. At the start of the period, scattered elevated storms with hail potential are expected to be ongoing along a warm front from Iowa into southwest Wisconsin. The storms will be located to the north and northeast of a mid-level low moving through the mid-Missouri Valley. Ahead of the system, moisture advection associated with a strong low-level jet will take place during the day across the mid-Mississippi Valley. By afternoon, the moist axis is forecast to be located from eastern Mississippi northward into western Tennessee and western Kentucky. Strong large-scale ascent ahead of the approaching trough will likely support isolated to scattered thunderstorm development in the mid to late afternoon near the moist axis. These storms will move eastward across the western part of the Ohio and Tennessee valleys extending southward into the northern Gulf Coast states. A passing 90 to 100 knot mid-level jet streak will contribute to very strong deep layer shear across the region. For this reason, an isolated severe threat is expected to develop during the late afternoon. The environment should support hail, isolated severe gusts, and perhaps a marginal tornado threat with the strongest of storms. The greatest severe threat could be in the vicinity of northern Mississippi, western Tennessee, and far northwest Alabama, where some forecast soundings suggest the environment could support isolated supercell development. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe for the latest Storm Prediction Center outlooks.